And big group of zombies up there. We got big groups of zombies down here. Probably big groups of zombies over there again. Our parking lot of corpses. I think I'm going to focus on this side first, because this is the side we can forage for branches and a lot of that easier. I'm expecting less zombies to come from this side as well, because the city's up that way. I don't know what they're doing and I don't like it. Look, lady, I'm right here. Right now, at the moment, I'm not worrying about doing a lot of that. Like, when I get the tailoring book, I'll start worrying about tailoring. We're gonna have so many bodies, I don't need to worry about that. Like, I could potentially start ripping up clothes for fuel for the grill, but I'll deal with that when we don't have water. Thank you for the raid, Josie Radar. Give me a moment and I'll give you a shout out. Okay. Also playing Project Zomboid C, another excellent person to toss a follow over if you'd so like. Plays Project Zomboid as well. So good times. For those just tuning in, we are doing a 16x pop run with no respawns. We're going to destroy all zombies on the map. At the moment, we are suffering horribly from a lack of weapons. The helicopter kind of dropped all the zombies from the nearby town on our lap, so we've been basically stuck in our little ice cream parlor using scissors and butter knives and forks and anything else we can poke a zombie with as our weapons. I would forage for weapons, but they really aren't giving me much space to work. But if you're curious how it's going, we are at 522 zombie kills, of which our favorite weapon right now is bare hands. No respawns, but yeah, 16x pop. Like, we're in the middle of nowhere and you see the disaster we have going on here. Ah! These are all the zombies from Akron got drugged. Alright, let's get in the open. We got a meta event. Let's see which way they're moving. East is good. I can go with northeast. You can go northeast. Northeast takes them out of our way. I can be very much on board with northeast. Yeah, get out of here. But yeah, so it's been a rough start. Like, normally I'll get my hands on a crowbar or something by now and actually be able to, you know, fight a good number of zombies and get a couple extra weapons. And only have to forage a little bit. But they have just not let up. Not seeing any weapons there. Do we have opening here? Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for the lurk. So we're going to take off our helmet because that hurts your ability to forage. And we are going to forage, and we are hoping for sharpened stone, or chip stone, sorry. Tree branches, regular stones, literally anything I can bludgeon a zombie with or stab a zombie with or anything of that. Get out of here, Twigs. No one wants you. Like, anything I can hurt a zombie with is perfect. The downside is it is getting dark, and that has penalized our ability to find stuff as well. Because, like, everything penalizes your ability to forage. Not specifically that I'm aware of, but it does improve the ability that you'll walk slower, so you're more than likely to see the eye before you burn past it and it doesn't even get a chance to show up. Because if I walk around like this, a lot of times the eye will appear and you'll already be too past for it to fade in and you to actually see it. Maybe I did. But, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Even sometimes I'll see the eye show up and I won't be able to locate where it was because I burned past it. Yep, that's fair. That happens. And fortunately it's night, so we're going to take a penalty on foraging, so it's probably unlikely we're going to find much because I don't have the book or anything, so we're really low skill foraging. We're at 1. So the chance of us finding much out here is pretty low. Like, we'll occasionally pop up something, but it also means I'm walking around in the field in the dark. Let's start looking around. There we go. Give me those branches. I think that puts us up to 4, maybe 5 branches. Let's go out to the street and see if we can't find some chip stones or some regular stones. I would be dubious of that claim. Like, maybe they did, but to me I'd be like, alright, did they mod? Oh, this does not feel safe. I could certainly walk, like, right up into a horde like this. Yeah, finding car keys and getting a car. I would totally believe that. We're not doing this in the dark. I'm going to walk right into a horde of zombies and not even realize it till they're on top of us. My assumption is they would forage for it and it would, like, appear, but like I said, that's got to be a mod or something. Can we just go back to sleep and cancel the day? Alright, well, we got a little bit of progress. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, they just... Yeah, it's just a BS post. Yeah, we're in pain because our neck hurts from sleeping on a bar stool. Let's try and kill a couple of zombies that we can pick off. Because I can't reasonably forage safely in this darkness. See a few zombies down here, not sure how many. Looks like it might be a horde, I can't tell. As a reminder for people, I do have a filter set up on here that adds 15% to 20% gamma for all of you versus what I see. So it is extremely dark for me looking here. Are you aggroed or just moving? Oh, there's a zombie in black right there. Okay. So you guys all moving down there. Okay. Saw his bald spot when he was moving. But yeah, sooner or later we'll get lucky and we'll find one that's like a crowbar or something. It's between the weapons that you just have a rough time. And every little bit we get maintenance means we get that much better. Yep, and we are running Cat's Eye. Like, this is with Cat's Eye, so you can only imagine without Cat's Eye, it'd be impossible to see. Why am I not wearing my helmet? Nope, we had a nightstick for a little while, which is really nice, but then it wasn't there anymore, and, you know, then we're back to square one. Where? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's see if we can't search on the road and find ourselves some stones. Because I don't recall if we had 4 or 5 tree branches now. But we have a bunch of tree branches now. So avoid them, they're a bad time. That's going to be very difficult without a saw or hammer or any of those other things. But yes, it would be really nice if I could get that up. This still feels awful, but we're good. Oh, wait, hold up. Don't want the penalty. Right, but like the saw and all that we still can't get. Yeah, like if we get our hands on a saw, like the entire strategy changes. But right now, If I can get my hands on it, I can use it. I'm going to use it. Yep, probably. There's a lot of stuff you can disassemble with just the hammer. Alright, game, let's talk about some stones here. I'm not sure. Have you seen a 16 times pop run? How ridiculously over the top the zombie pop is. It's a thing to behold. I'll say that much. Like some cities you can't run into because your game will crash. There's so many zombies. Oh, fog! Come on. Like if things get super desperate, so let's say the ice cream stand here gets overrun. What I'd have to do then is I'd fall back to another place that I can potentially get some food or tools or anything with fighting minimal zombies. So like some of the way out there farmhouses, the boot camp near Rosewood. That'd be the next type of location I'd go, and I'd still come back to this point. So the way foraging works is first you click on the hourglass here and you choose to enable it. And as you can see here, we walk until the eyeglass appeared. And it says, oh, I found a thing. And you grab it. Yeah, alarm in certain cities means the game just crashes. Like, to push into the cities, you do want to gradually push your way in. Because just the zombie population, like, if I got a car, I wouldn't drive into any cities. You wouldn't be able to make it. Heck, driving to some of the cities, you wouldn't realistically be able to make it because the zombies would literally cover the entire road. Like, no matter how much you finagle around, you just couldn't get around it. Like, this part would be fine. But, like, even someplace like Ekron, driving through it would be harrowing. So that's one stone axe we can make. Or we can make a couple spears that probably get destroyed super fast, which, if we have to, we have to. Oh, we're actually cold. It's actually 55 out today. Yep. And I know people have been pretty salty about the new method just because there is pros and cons with it. But I think it is definitely an improvement on the old method. The downside is at low levels, it's very rough to find anything. So it's kind of annoying. But once you get up to high levels, like, the stuff you can find is absurd now. Like, you can just find full-on weapons. You can find jars of vegetables. I gained light-footed all of a sudden. That's somewhat concerning, because I'm not near the zombies as far as I'm aware. Yeah, and to be fair, when it first came out, there was, like, very little information about all the stuff that negatively impacted it. So people be running around wearing their sunglasses, their helmet, in the rain, in the fog, at night, and they're like, I can't find anything. I'm like, oh yeah, all those things penalize your ability to find stuff. They're like, oh, right, okay. Come on, give me something. The old foraging system was just right-click. Maybe they got rid of it. You could just right-click and choose forage, and it would just pick up, like, stones and sticks and twigs and berries, and you could, like, say, I only want the berries, and it would give you that kind of stuff. So it got pretty over the top at times. Do I just make a stone knife and then make a bunch of spears knowing they're not going to last very long? Alright, well, we're not going that way. I don't want to, because the last time we made a spear, it just fell apart in no time because we have no carpentry skill, and we're not going to get any carpentry skill on any meaningful level. We got a couple of points just for making spears. Then maybe even what we get stuck doing. I guess that's what we do for now, and we just live with the fact knowing that we're going to take like 5 branches, and they're gonna last all of, like, one horde of zombies, if that. Oh yeah, with like obese, I basically didn't have like food was a mechanic I didn't care about for like the first 2 months because the berries you lose weight is a negative. All right, and I'm gonna save that knife. And so like I could just survive the first 2 months without picking up a single canned food or anything, just berries. And then plus, it was very easy to isolate the poison berry in the old system. So once you've isolated which berry was the poison one, you didn't care, you just ate the berries. Yep, exactly, Whistlebeak. We actually had that on one run at one point. We were doing absurd pops, and we were staying at like relatively close to a very very high pop area. We were at the warehouse in the north end, like just by where Louisville got added, so north of the mall, and it was just absurdly high pop. But there was one spot in the corner by the warehouse we could forage, so we would just go in that corner and forage to get our berries. I didn't realize it's still in foraging. You have, I think it's scissors. I probably should be saving these spears and pushing when I can, but I'm just going to use them. Oh, here we go. That's a group of, looked like 5? No, 4. I thought the one in the back moving around was that. Oh yeah, that's what I liked about the really CDDA challenge when we did it. We had to take whatever food we could get. Like roaches and all that. I was like, oh sweet roach. Yeah, and it actually went pretty well. Like earlier yesterday, we had made I think it was like 6 or 7 spears, and I think with all 6 of those, I think we got through 5 zombies, and it was like that was very underwhelming. But we're just gonna keep dealing with it. I guess we can just level carpentry with spears. Like especially when you get those execution animations, a lot of time you'll keep your spears around longer if you're lucky. And get you in trouble if you get flanked, but if we get flanked, that's already a bad news on us. Oh, and our screwdriver? Thank you. There goes the next one. I see a pair of scissors and another screwdriver in there. So, you're gonna have a bunch of short blades. That'll be nice. Yeah, having pretty good luck on this set of spears. Yeah, I mean, actually, we got pretty lucky on this set of spears, honestly. Like, spears damage-wise are amazing, and their reach is good and all that, it's just... their durability is such crap. I mean, I guess we're one maintenance point higher than we were the last time we did spears. Ooh, we're getting pretty close to fitness 2 and strength 3. That'll help. I like more damage. And more stamina. Oh, ho, ho, that was close. We have had way too many close calls like that. But that shows you really only have to sneak the tiniest bit out of range to not get caught. Still, I don't like being nearly that close. It's a good way to get yourself hurt. Alright, well all those spears are gone, but it did score us, I think it was, what, 3 screwdrivers? Yeah, 3 screwdrivers, a letter opener, and I thought there was something else, but sure. I thought there was a pair of scissors. There was a pair of scissors. What I'm talking about, yes. Alright, let's get back to the house. The goals right now? So, right now we're kind of just trying to re-establish this location. The helicopter dumped a whole bunch of zombies on us, so we're trying to push them back. But, what we need to do from there is we're still trying to push into Ekron. Because once we get into Ekron, we're going to start being able to get our hands on tools and books and all sorts of stuff. Alright, I need to grab more food. But, there is a risk of we are going to gradually run low or even out of food here. At which point, if we haven't pushed into Ekron yet, I'll have to backtrack to find someplace else we can push into, you know, to grab a couple cans. That's not good. We don't like seeing that at all. Right now we have Pillow's random spawn mod on. So we actually spawned in the Ekron pharmacy. And then, you know, we looted what we could. Oh, we have like next to no carry weight because of our stats. And then we're unceremoniously evicted as all runs in the start. Do I have more veggies? That'll be the last of our fruits and veggies. Top off our water while we're here. But I've done the same where we spawn in like Riverside and we just walk out of town. I mean, it's a very harrowing walk out of town, but you just walk out of town. It's just what you have to do. You grab what you can from the first building, and then it's time to go. I've got plenty of streams where you get to see that happen. Alright, this sucks. Now granted, I can yell and drag them away and do all that stuff, but I still want to keep trying to kill them, because if I kill them, no respawns, they're gone. So it is... Oh, we didn't... The whole reason we went in there was to recover stamina. So I'm going to kill this one, they're going to go back inside and recover our stamina. Yeah, so what we ended up doing is, like, if we actually pull up the map here, go sit. So if you look at the map up here, we spawned in this building, and then, you know, we looted it, we got forced out of town, we went south. I deliberately went down because I know there's these farmhouses, so we looted those, hit the ice cream parlor and all that. But, like, if we were to be forced out of here, more than likely where I would go from there is we keep going down. There is... Where is that? I would probably go... There's somewhere around here there's a dirt road I'm looking... Oh. Is it up here? No. This is Rosewood. So you follow that up, you follow that up. Yeah, I would go here. Would be my next place, because there's not many zombies there. I know I can get a couple of weapons, probably some hunting knives, maybe a gun or two. Get some decent clothing, maybe a backpack. But that's a pretty long hike. Oh no, we would absolutely use guns. You just don't use guns near your home. Because, like, that's the thing with no respawns. If I manage to kill, like, 10 or so zombies and walk away with it, that's 10 or so zombies not in my world anymore. It's like, that's the way you kind of look at it, is just... You're just trying to outlast the zombies. This group of zombies is a problem, though. And, like, what I'll do is, if I aggro way too many, I'll just start yelling and walking with them. Like, with a 16x pop, there's a lot of times you deliberately draw attention to yourselves. But yeah, if I got a shotgun with, you know, a case of ammo, I'd take it out. Most of the other guns I probably wouldn't bother with too much right now, just because I would suck with them and not kill much. 3's fine. I can live with 3. I mean, as far as, like, crazy going, like, I'm already doing 16x population with multiple helicopters and all that. I think the shotguns, or using a gun, is probably the least, you know, ridiculous thing I'm doing here. I'm just gonna keep using the absolute crap stuff, get it out of our inventory. Its weight. Okay, so let's go and pull this group that's in here from below. We're at this big long lane of no zombies I can fight them in. Did they push farther in the yard, or is that the group back there? I didn't think there was that many in the group. Nope, there they are. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's like all times we go walking away yelling and the helicopter. It's bunching them up so much they have to spread out, and when they do, they'll naturally go this way because this is the way that's open. One of the interesting things, though, is when you're wearing these out, you'll usually feel like you're making no progress, no progress, no progress, and then suddenly you'll start noticing it's like, hey, I'm not seeing groups of 12, I'm seeing groups of like 5 and 7. Now I'm seeing groups of 3 and 5. Now I'm seeing just loners. And it's just they'll kind of peter out once they don't have the support to restock the numbers. But in the meantime, we gotta kill a crap ton of zombies. Come on, that window didn't have to die, but it's dead now, so... Okay. So we killed off the group that was immediately threatening us. Let's look at the north side of our property, make sure it's not just like another horde right here. Then I'll just keep clearing. Looks fine. I'll kill this group of 3. They're a nice small group. Then we'll go down, kill this one that's too close to us. Bounce around, do that. Not so far. We've actually had really bad luck on our weapons. We haven't seen, like, a legitimate weapon in a while. Like, we saw a nightstick, and that's been a couple hundred like, 200 zombies ago, maybe? I mean... You're teasing me. Yeah, that nightstick. Like, I appreciated finding the nightstick. I was excited. But yeah, you gotta find more weapons to replace the old ones. And that's basically how it goes until you get decent maintenance. Once you get around maintenance 4, it's not so bad because you just get so many more kills per weapon. So I don't have to forage. Like, honestly, when we did the run with, who was it? We had one of our other runs. I think we only foraged twice the entire time. And not for particularly long. We got like 2 or 3 hammers and an axe like 2 or 3 times. And then from then on, we were just good. It's almost like once you get your first crowbar, things are in better shape. Because that gets you so much maintenance. And it lasts long enough to do something. Hey, I think that's electrical 1. So I got one of the 2 skills I need to hotwire cars. I was just thinking this music's pretty decent jam. Just chill to it. As he pokes zombies with a screwdriver. Yep. A zombie? Yo. Don't be rude. Oh yeah, that's like, we're 100% not going to reach the gas station by the time the power's out. And that's the exact same thing we ran into the our character, is we'd have to scramble, find the generator, like get all that working. You know, figure it all out. Alright. Randall, thank you so much again for that raid. I do really appreciate it. You have yourself a good one. Or wait, am I mixing up people? I'm pretty sure I'm mixing up people. But still, thank you for tuning in and everything. Now, Randall Thor did gift... Ah, no, it's Radmant is the one who raided. Yeah. So thank Radman so much for the raid, but Randall Thor, thank you so much for doing the sub and all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. It's very hard for me to keep up names. I try my best though. Deal with this group. Okay, alright, another meta event. Which way are you moving? You are moving east. I can live with east, so we'll look at west, make sure nothing's going to come up behind us. That actually might help us out a lot. Push the zombies away from us. Okay, yeah, so they're strolling east. Let's go back towards the road. And again, it's kind of a thing of just playing the numbers. Keep working at it. Oh, sleepy time. That's fine. We'll go sleep. Fortunately, this does mean another day we're going to wake up at night. And that's just how these runs go, is your schedule gets completely jacked, because when you use things like crowbars and all that to fight, they make you sleepy as you fight with them. So that's going to happen a bunch.